is everything along the way ready for curvilinear shapes? Maybe Nakayamada-san, you're in the mask community, so do you have a comment on what inspection, writing, metrology? Like, is everything else going to be ready? Is it just the writer being multi-beam that's needed?
This is an interesting topic. 5 years ago, in 2016, there was a backcast panel discussion about the exact same topic. Which one will be the showstopper for the introduction of curvilinear ILT? And I thought there was 8 panelists, so it was a very big panel, and I was one of the panelists. But I remember nobody said, yes, I am the showstopper. So everybody said, we are ready to do curvilinear writing, mask manufacturing. And but it's already 5 years since then. So I think it's a good topic to discuss one more time this year. After the introduction of EUV and after the mature development of ILT technology, including multi-beam mask writer.
Yeah, thanks. Ezequiel, are you seeing any barriers, other than multi-beam, other than GPU accelerated stuff? Like what do you see?
Yeah, I don't see a major showstoppers, but I do see there are some gaps. Particularly, I'll focus on the mask data prep, which is more of my area of expertise. Certainly, I think the industry will benefit from having a standard for curvilinear file formats. I know that's been in development, but not yet widely adopted. So it's certainly having a language or a file format that different tools can communicate. I mean, OASIS file format has been the standard for such a long time now. But unfortunately, for highly dense curvilinear shapes, OASIS is probably not the most efficient file format for that. So having a widely supported protocol or standard for mask data will help the interoperability of the different tools across the tape-out process, including going into the multi-beam mask format as well. So I think the whole process will benefit from that. That's the gap I'm seeing today.
So data path is our main component. Danping, how about you? Like if you're advising somebody trying to start a new company or something, like, is there an opportunity here?
I think I want to maybe add my own perspective. So the mask data prep, we already mentioned the file sizes. So we mostly see the file sizes increase on at the fraction stage. So what I'm thinking is that for curvilinear mask, we may need to do something different. Do we really need to do the fraction for multiple beam mask writer, right? This is after we do this IoT, we give the curvilinear mask shapes, and then maybe we can use that one to generate the dose map and then directly send it to the multiple beam mask writer. So I think maybe we can skip the fraction step. This is one. The other one is, I think, for curvilinear masks, the traditional, like the mask inspection and mask review in die-to-database mode. I think maybe the vendors need to get ready to model the curvilinear mask. From my own experience, curvilinear mask is not more difficult to model, actually, mostly Mask 3D. It's only that many of the vendors probably they are still like in the model they still use some Manhattan shapes, right? The vertical horizontal edges, and those approaches definitely is not applicable for curvilinear mask. So they need to look for different approaches. It's not that difficult, but it's still some work needs to be done to support the die-to-database mask inspection and mask review.